Cartel's crew.
What up?
It has. Oh, here's the kid. Oh, done to her.
My brother and sister are asleep.
Yeah, they can see.
Yeah.
They can see. Them two are not out. Y'all see that?
Yeah, it takes a long time for us to sleep.
But it has been almost 2 years since we have made a video.
Life happens.
I'm not gonna, say any names or nothing, but some people just, stuff just be getting in the way.
I have to make an announcement, Mommy.
But now we're back. We are back today with another video. All right, so we are here today. Sorry, I'm trying to hold this phone because my arms are haunted. He wants me to hold it a whole nother way than I used to. And I'm just like, yo, my arm hurts. But, y'all don't need to know that.
What you just told me.
I did. Okay, thanks. Anyway, we came back with not one, but 2 questions, okay? Just to make it for the time. Just to make it for the time.
Which one you gonna do
So,
first?
I don't know, you choose.
I guess we can do soulmates.
Okay, so the question is, do you think everyone has one soulmate in this world? As my son will say, in this world.
That's a tough question. Okay, it's different from, yes, everyone dates, but I think there is someone who's meant for you. And I think we can alter that. Or we can alter not meeting that person depending on what you're doing in
Decisions
life.
that you're doing. I do think there is someone meant for you. I think everyone has that one person that they're supposed to be with. But we just, we have to go through life trying to find that person. So you make a lot of connections, yes. But just because you connect with somebody doesn't mean that is the person that you're meant to be with. That may just be the person that you are meant to be friends with. That may be the person who you are meant to meet and help them meet somebody else. So
Right, yeah, I think sometimes people help you along the way. Like they help you meet that one special person for you. You know?
That's true.
But you know what? Here's how you'll know that you missed out on your soulmate. Is if the next person you get with ain't doing what the other person was doing, and we ain't even got to be talking about extravagant things.
I wouldn't say that they're not doing. I think it's like if they are exceeding what the person that you felt initially was like, oh my gosh, that's my first love, how can I live without them? But that you meet somebody you're just like, they're doing it extra, which is not extra in a bad way. Like,
no, right,
what
but
was I thinking back then? Because that was nothing compared to now.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying, like, people break up and they get with someone else, but then they complain like, yo, oh my gosh, this person ain't even doing what so-and-so used to do.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant. Like,
right.
When that next person is doing more than the person that you thought initially was your one and only.
Person,
what do you mean?
I'm talking about when a person breaks up.
That's what I'm saying. If
right,
you
but
break
the person
up
they broke up with was their soulmate because the person they got with.
Oh, that's what you're trying to say. I'm talking about if they. Okay, you right. Well, if you broke up with your soulmate, I can't help you. I mean, you just gotta go. No, I'm joking.
I mean, because I know I have friends right now who are like, yo, like you just compare because you know how you were treated, and we ain't even talking about on like gifts level, just basic stuff, and I mean, it's like, yo, I mean, and if you're going through hell in the relationship you're in now and whatnot, so I do think everyone has a soulmate, and then some people miss out. You know.
Yeah, I feel like, okay, if you've broken up with your soulmate and that's someone that you both just can't even seem to connect with anybody else, or y'all have tried and dated so many other, not so many, but other people, and it's just never worked out in some way, shape, or fashion. The universe, the Lord, just everything brings y'all together. Either y'all end up in the same places over and over. Y'all got friends that both sides know that they weren't good for each other, or at the time they weren't good for each other, but y'all always seem to, like, I don't know,
where they're like, yo, you need to get back
to right. At the time they were like, y'all, you guys were not good for each other, but then all of a sudden it's like, now you both have matured though, so maybe y'all should try it again, or like just different things might happen and you just end up like still back to that person. Then then that's your person, or that was your person. So you need to just go get your man, get your girl, and get your life. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong.
You put it right here. I'm sorry, y'all. My arm is like, I don't know how I did it before. This is what happens when you have a 2-year break, y'all. My arm is not what it used to be.
You know what? You can settle. Well, I shouldn't say settle, but you can have someone who isn't doing everything someone else was doing.
But technically, that is kind of settling, and that's not.
I mean, I'm not saying it in a bad way.
Y'all see her? She is not out. I don't mean for y'all to see her though.
Don't be putting my kids on blast.
I know. I'm trying not to.
Yo, let my kids like that.
I'm gonna blur them out. I'm probably gonna blur them out, but they won't be in the video.
Like, man. Yeah, nah. So I think there is someone for everyone.
Yes.
I think God has someone for everyone, and sometimes we miss out. Like there are signs that are given. And then sometimes you don't want to listen to those signs.
Right. You just want to listen to. You just want to. Oh, that girl that's on TikTok. I'm gonna see for myself.
Right.
And then you go and see it for yourself, and you're just like, dang, God, I should have listened to you.
Right.
Well, God tell you that's why you need to be obedient, and this is what I'm telling you at the time.
Yeah.
But I feel like people make connections, and that's where I think people go wrong. You can connect with more than one person. Like I said, that connection could be a friendship connection. That connection could be like, yo, they're more than a friend. Like, they're like family. Like, those are the connections that you make, but that doesn't mean that they're your soulmate. So you just have to know the difference. And when you make those connections, don't be like, oh yeah, that's my person forever, and then you get into a relationship, it's just like, they were better as a friend because they weren't your person. They were supposed to be your friend.
You agree there is?
Yes, I agree. There is someone for everyone, and you just gotta find that right person. That's all. And now we're gonna go on to our second question. All right, y'all. So now we got question number dos. What was the second question? I forgot.
Is about your mother?
Oh, gosh, I don't even remember.
Oh, like putting your who comes first, your wife
or your mother?
Mom?
What y'all think? Who comes first, your wife or your mother? Not your girlfriend, not your boyfriend. We said your wife or your husband. So yes, does your wife come before your mama? What y'all think? What you think, Ben?
I think my mama always gonna come before my wife. Like, forget that,
Wow.
I mean, what that Bible say about that? Huh? What?
Wow. I thought the Bible said you leave your mama and you cleave to your wife. But
absolutely, my wife come before my mother. No offense, Mom. My mom would agree with that anyway.
Your mom knows.
Yeah.
My mama knows that we
Like,
love her.
I mean, I don't want to say, oh, it depends on what it is you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, always, if your wife asks you to do something and your mom asks you to do something, well, you should do the thing for your wife first before your mom, because
Your mom should understand that.
Mom.
Yeah, your mom Yeah, she understand that. And it's not like you're gonna not do what she asked you to do.
Right.
I mean, you're just gonna tell her, you know, my wife wanted me to do something.
By the way,
real
let me
quick.
tell you,
Okay.
if your mom,
He done cut me off.
if your mother, if your mother says, so I mean nothing to you, you know, you're gonna do that for her, you're gonna go help her or do for her before you do for me.
But who you sleeping
That ain't
that night? Your mama knows.
Right, yeah, that ain't a real mom. That means your mom doesn't respect
Your relationship.
Yeah.
And that's a whole nother story, so for another day. But for this one, I do believe your partner, not your partner, your wife or your husband does come before your mom. And they should understand that because that's what the Bible says.
Right.
And plus, you live with your significant other.
I mean, there are people who don't, you know, read the Bible and believe in God. And so, to that point, I'll just say, I mean, then why get married? Why have a
Okay,
relationship?
so that's the other thing. If you don't believe in the Bible or anything, but you have to realize, who are you married to? Your parents or your significant other? Because if you're married to your parents, first of all, that's weird. Second of all, that's still weird. But third of all, I don't even think that's legal. But
maybe up there in the mountains. You know,
right.
be,
maybe up there in the mountains, but I don't know. But yeah, you are married to your partner, not your parents. So, but that doesn't give your partner any right to mistreat your parents. That's another thing you should look for. Yeah. Do not be with someone who disrespects your parents.
Yeah,
because then that just shows what they're gonna do to you later on. Okay? Just because we say your wife comes before your mom doesn't mean, then that just means I'm gonna treat her any type of way. No, that's not what we said. We just said, you know, she comes before your mom, but you don't treat her any type of way either.
Right.
Because then that just shows your partner how you gonna treat them later on in life.
Yeah, especially if you got other siblings and your mother always calling on you to do it, and you got other brothers who could be doing the same.
Right, that's kind of like, okay, well.
So then that's
so
when you really know your mother doesn't respect
your relationship because then when you ask her, why don't you ask so and so, and they're like, well, I wanted to ask you. Well, you gonna ask me all the time though? Like that's crazy, but yeah. So tell us what you guys think. What do y'all think?
Right. And we, you know, we talking about, you know, the wives, not the mistresses. Nah, you know.
Right. Right. Not the my second wife or my other family. No.
Right.
No. Your primary family. Your primary wife.
The only one.
I know. There shouldn't even be a primary wife. There should just be one wife.
Yeah. Jeez. So yeah, let us know.
But yes, that's what we're talking about. So let us know what you think on both topics. On both of them, y'all. But yes, thank you for coming along. And you see, when we were here the last time, you saw my locks. They were mad small, y'all. But now look, y'all see that? Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Y'all see the growth? It's been a year, almost 2 of the growth, y'all. I just had to show y'all the growth. You know, I'm trying here. I'm trying out in these streets. You know.
So we're gonna try and keep up recording.
We are. Sorry that this video was a little long. But, you know, we had to make up for missed time. And, you know, our crew just loves all of y'all.
I mean, you see
so, y'all see this? We decided to take them out on a little family thing. And they sleep. They got an attitude talking about, how long is it going to be?
Right. The moment you start recording.
Right.
Wake up, ask questions,
they've been asleep. Like, literally been driving for a whole hour. We're like, maybe we should record. Nah, they'll start waking up or whatever.
Right.
An hour goes by. Well, maybe they won't. Look at what happens. They do. They won't let us ever be great, y'all. But anyway, thank y'all for watching, actually.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Okay, nah, never mind.
Welcome back. Welcome back. You're supposed to do it like...